Peter Lynch, born on January 19, 1944, is an American investor, mutual fund manager, author, and philanthropist. He gained prominence as the manager of the Magellan Fund at Fidelity Investments from 1977 to 1990. During this period, Lynch achieved an impressive average annual return of 29.2%, surpassing the performance of the S&P 500 stock market index and establishing Magellan as the world's top-performing mutual fund. Assets under his management soared from $18 million to $14 billion over 13 years. A strong advocate of value investing, Lynch authored several books and papers on investment strategies. His notable work, One Up on Wall Street, published in 1989 by Simon Schuster, sold over 1 million copies. Lynch popularized key investment principles such as invest in what you know and the concept of a 10-bagger, referring to stocks that increase in value tenfold. Lynch's exceptional performance in the financial markets earned him the status of a legend in the eyes of the financial media. His innovative strategies and remarkable record have left a lasting impact on individual investors and continue to inspire generations of aspiring investors. Peter Lynch was born on January 19, 1944, in Newton, Massachusetts. When he was just 7 years old, his father was diagnosed with brain cancer. Sadly, his father passed away 3 years later, leaving Lynch's mother to support the family on her own. To help make ends meet, Lynch started working as a caddy during his early teenage years. While attending Boston College as a sophomore, Lynch made a savvy investment decision. He used his savings to purchase 100 shares of Flying Tiger Airlines at $7 per share. The stock later soared to $80 per share, providing Lynch with substantial profits that helped finance his education. In 1965, Lynch graduated from Boston College with a diverse academic background, having studied history, psychology, and philosophy. He furthered his education by obtaining a Master of Business Administration from the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania in 1968. Peter Lynch's connection with Fidelity Investments began in 1966 when he secured an internship with the company. His unique entry was partly attributed to his experience as a caddy for Fidelity's president, D. George Sullivan, among others, at Brayburn Country Club in Newton, Massachusetts. Initially tasked with covering the paper, chemical, and publishing industries, Lynch's temporary stint was interrupted by a 2-year Army service. However, upon his return in 1969, he was offered a permanent position. This time, Lynch's responsibilities expanded to include tracking the textiles, metals, mining, and chemical sectors. His tenure at Fidelity culminated in his appointment as the Director of Research from 1974 to 1977. In 1977, Lynch was appointed as the head of the then little-known Magellan Fund, which had assets totaling $18 million. Over the next 13 years of Lynch's leadership, the fund experienced remarkable growth, reaching over $14 billion in assets with a diverse portfolio of more than 1,000 individual stocks. Taking charge of Magellan when it was still a small fund, Lynch enjoyed the freedom to invest in various assets, guided only by legal regulations. During Lynch's tenure from 1977 to 1990, the Magellan Fund achieved an impressive average annual return of 29.2%. By 2003, it boasted the best 20-year return of any mutual fund in history. Lynch's investment strategy focused on individual companies rather than following a specific overarching plan. He initially targeted large U.S. companies before gradually expanding his scope to include smaller and international stocks. Lynch's investment prowess led to significant successes across a wide range of industries while managing the Magellan Fund. According to Beating the Street, some of his most profitable investments during this period included Fannie Mae, Ford, Philip Morris, MCI, Volvo, General Electric, and others. These successful picks contributed to the fund's outstanding performance and solidified Lynch's reputation as a top-notch fund manager. Peter Lynch, along with co-author John Rothschild, penned 3 influential texts on investing: One Up on Wall Street, Beating the Street, and Learn to Earn. While One Up on Wall Street serves as a theoretical foundation, outlining Lynch's investment techniques and strategies, Beating the Street delves into practical application through an extensive discussion of Lynch's stock selections. Both books cater to investors of all levels, offering valuable insights and study material. In addition to his books, Lynch wrote a series of investment articles for Worth magazine, expanding on the concepts discussed in his texts. He emphasized the importance of investing in what you know, a principle that encourages individual investors to leverage their local knowledge and personal experiences to identify promising investment opportunities. Lynch believed that individual investors have an advantage over fund managers because of their ability to spot potential winners in their day-to-day lives. Lynch's investment philosophy was grounded in real-life observations and experiences. For instance, he famously invested in Dunkin' Donuts after being impressed by their coffee as a customer, rather than relying solely on financial analysis. This approach highlights Lynch's belief in the power of individual investors to make informed decisions based on their observations and understanding of business trends. Through examples from his time managing the Magellan Fund, Lynch illustrated how novice investors can analyze company financials to assess stock valuation, earnings, cash flow, and other critical data. His books provide valuable guidance on how to interpret company paperwork and make informed investment decisions. Peter Lynch's academic background in philosophy and logic, rather than finance or math, played a crucial role in shaping his investment career. He found the prevailing investment theories at Wharton contradictory to what he observed in practice at Fidelity during his internship. This led him to rely more on the experiences of practitioners rather than theoretical concepts taught in academia. Market timing, according to Lynch, is a futile endeavor that often leads to losses for investors. He emphasized that attempting to predict market corrections or timing the market can result in more significant losses than the corrections themselves. Lynch advocated for a long-term investment approach focused on fundamental analysis rather than trying to time the market. Lynch popularized the GARP, growth at a reasonable price investment strategy, which combines elements of growth and value investing. This approach seeks out stocks with the potential for growth while ensuring they are not overpriced. Many funds, both equity and index, now follow the GARP model, reflecting its widespread adoption in the investment community. In addition, Lynch introduced the concept of a 10-bagger in investing, referring to an investment that increases in value tenfold from its original purchase price. He likened this term to baseball, where hitting a home run results in passing all 4 bases. Lynch's books elaborate on this concept, highlighting the potential for significant returns in well-managed growth companies over time. Peter Lynch married Carolyn Ann Hoff, and together they co-founded the Lynch Foundation, demonstrating their commitment to philanthropy. They were blessed with 3 daughters, forming a loving family unit. However, tragedy struck when Carolyn passed away in October 2015 due to complications of leukemia at the age of 69. In 2006, Boston Magazine recognized Peter Lynch among the top 50 wealthiest Bostonians, ranking him 40th with an estimated net worth of $352 million USD. While still actively involved as vice chairman of Fidelity Management Research Company, Lynch dedicates a significant portion of his time to mentoring young analysts. However, he devotes much of his attention to philanthropy, viewing it as a form of investment. He directs his philanthropic efforts towards supporting ideas he believes can have a widespread impact, such as First Night, a New Year's Eve festival originating in Boston in 1976, which has inspired similar events in over other communities, and City Year, a community service program founded in Boston in 1988, now operating in 29 cities across the U.S. The Lynches contribute to philanthropy through various avenues, including personal donations, the Lynch Foundation, a Fidelity charitable gift fund, and 2 charitable trusts. The Lynches have generously donated as individuals, contributing $10 million to Boston College, Lynch's alma mater. In recognition of their generosity, Boston College named the Lynch School of Education and Human Development after the family. Through the Lynch Foundation, valued at $125 million, the family has made substantial contributions to various causes. In 2013 alone, the foundation gave away $8 million, and since its establishment, it has provided $80 million in grants. The foundation supports education, religious organizations, cultural and historic institutions, as well as hospitals and medical research. Notably, it donated $20 million to establish the Lynch Leadership Academy, LLA, in 2010, a research and training program for school principals at Boston College's Carroll School of Management. Additionally, the Lynch Foundation has been a significant supporter of organizations such as Teach for America, AmeriCares, and Partners in Health. Peter Lynch has been actively involved in philanthropy, earning recognition for his contributions. He was inducted into the Junior Achievement U.S. Business Hall of Fame in 1991 and received the 1992 Seton Award from the National Catholic Education Association. Moreover, Lynch serves as a member of the Harvard Medical School Board of Fellows, further demonstrating his commitment to philanthropic endeavors and education. Peter Lynch, renowned for his tenure as the manager of Fidelity Magellan Fund, is a legendary figure in the world of investing. Lynch's investment philosophy, characterized by his buy what you know approach, an emphasis on thorough research and long-term holding, propelled him to extraordinary success. Under his leadership, Fidelity Magellan Fund consistently outperformed the market, achieving remarkable returns for investors. Lynch is celebrated for his ability to demystify investing, making it accessible to ordinary investors by emphasizing the importance of understanding businesses and industries before investing in them. His books, including One Up on Wall Street and Beating the Street, continue to be revered as investment classics, imparting timeless wisdom and practical insights to investors around the world. Lynch's legacy is defined by his commitment to empowering individual investors and his unparalleled track record of investment success, solidifying his status as one of the greatest investors of all time.